Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie, for those of you that are new, and for those of you that have caught my videos previously, big welcome back. So my channel is all about hair care, hair wellness and hair growth. So if you like what you see in today's video, please do be sure to like, comment and subscribe, but also please do support my channel in hitting that notification bar. So in my belief, I really do think it's important to detangle your hair before your wash days. It kind of sets you up for a really smooth shampoo day, and that's something that I build in my routine. I tend to tangle from the day before because I found that or the night before my wash days, I found when I wasn't detangling the day before, I found it a struggle. I found that my hair was matting and it was just problematic because I'd get frustrated in the detangling side and I was just rushing through the process. So what I do is I do my detangling the night before or even the day before, so it's ready for the next day, and then I go in and wash my hair. So there's two things that I do to detangle my hair. If you want something that's more natural, then I'd really go for the things like aloe vera. But if you have to be conscious that with aloe vera, sometimes there's still bits, even if you use a fresh one, it can still leave little aloe vera pieces in your hair. So I'd say maybe really either juice it up and use a cheesecloth, or just kind of use it sparingly. If you don't want to use something like aloe vera, then I tend to go for something like some brand that I feel comfortable with, that I know will do the job. So there's two detanglers that I've used, which is Cantu. That one's Coil and Calm Detangler. That one's very good, but I found that the bottle's very hard to use. But the other detangler, the main one that I use, is Aunt Jackie's Not On My Watch. But with this one, it really detangles my hair. There's a lot of it that is in the bottle, so it's about 355 ml. And this is something that's perfect for me because there's not that much to detangle. So this one says apply generous amount all over hair, concentrating on tangled and harder to manage areas using a wide tooth comb. I use my fingers, but if worst comes to worst, I do actually use a comb. So this is what I'm going to be using today. So now the reason why I'm recording this video is because I had a little setback in my routine a few weeks ago when I noticed that I wasn't detangling my hair in the correct way. So something that is really important in the wash day routine, if you don't do this step, then it's kind of like I'd say it won't give you kind of the results you need. You'll end up having setbacks, and especially with the hair type that I've got very fine hair, so I just find that the detangling process is a must. It's like I call it the compulsory element of wash day. So as I'd shown previously, I'm going in with the Aunt Jackie's Not On My Watch, and I make 8 sections. And what I do is I start untangling my hair or undoing my twists from the bottom to the top. So then what I do is put the cream on and I apply it generously just to make sure that I'm actually getting each section correctly. So then what I do is I add enough cream and make sure that all the tangles are out. And then what I do is I feel for any fairy knots, that's a crucial, and then I twist. So now I'm going in with my cream. So I go in from root to tip, and I never leave the ends out. I literally feel if there's any knots in my hair or any tangles. So as you can see here, I'm going from like literally the length of the hair and then I'm being quite gentle with my hair, but I'm being quite thorough at the same time, and I'm untangling any little knots. So if you, as you can see here, I've still got like little knots creeping up, so it doesn't matter if your hair is quite fine density, it's still important to detangle, because then you don't want to have any clumping. So now I'm twisting the hair right down, and I'm doing a normal twist out as if I'd oiled my hair, so I'm not just leaving it out. And then I'm going in with my bobby pins, and I'm keeping the hair stretched because I want it to keep stretched as normal. Just before my wash day, I just tend to do it the same. So now I'm going in with my next 2 twists. This is something that you may have heard previously or heard before. It's always important to detangle hair while it's wet. Never detangle when it's dry. It's important to coat the hair with some kind of conditioner and something that has what they call slip. So that's something that gets through the hair, and you can use a wide tooth comb, but I used to use a wide tooth comb, but then I found that was just snapping on my hair too much, and I love to finger detangle. I used to hate finger detangling, but now I've mastered the art of finger detangling, so that's what I kind of employ in my wash day routine, using my fingers more than the combs. If you're going to use combs, please use something like a Denman brush or something that is a wide tooth comb. I truly do think it's important to do it the day before, because then you won't rush your wash day routine. My wash day routine in total is maybe about 3 hours, including the detangling. So I try and do my wash days a bit smarter rather than making it as hard. I used to spend a whole day washing my hair, but now I've managed to build that routine where I've cut it down, and the detangling is that fundamental element that's helped me do this. So now I'm going in with more cream, and I'm doing it from root to tip, and I'm feeling each strand, as it were, to make sure that there's no tangles. And Aunt Jackie's is perfect for this because there's a lot of cream and it kind of melts down the actual knots itself. So now I'm actually just twisting down again, and then just making sure that, you know, that I'm keeping the hair stretched again with my bobby pins. And so now that I've done that, it's time to tackle the back. So again, what I'm doing is, if I have extra cream on my hand, I'm just applying it to the tips, because sometimes what happens is even the ends of my twists tangle up. So what I don't want to do is just pull it apart with it being dry. I want to add cream to the tips and then start from there and then work my way through the roots. So now I'm just twisting the hair down now that I've added the cream, and I found that the back of my hair doesn't tangle as much as the top. So I'm going in and I'm twisting it down, and I'm literally just feeling as I go along for any kind of knots, tangles. So now I'm going in again and repeating the step. Again, I'm starting from the bottom, and I used to get into the habit where I was untwisting from the top, but that's it's so crucial that you do it from the bottom, because then that adds to, if you do it from the roots, then it just adds to breakage, it adds to more knots. So then it's harder to detangle that way. So that's why I genuinely stress the importance of doing it from the bottom and working your way up. So now that I've detangled the left side, I'm going in on the right, and again I'm adding like that bit extra cream to the end and then untwisting from the bottom, working my way up. And then I'm twisting. I find that my the right side of my hair is a bit thicker than the left side, but it's okay. I can see the actual length coming in, and then that's what I want. So I'm untangling, as I go along. And then now I'm just twisting. So again, the bottom hasn't really needed as much detangling, but I still like to check just in case. Even if I think there isn't tangles, then it's important to get them, because your mind can play tricks and you think, oh, I don't need to actually do that, when it's still good to really just add that detangler. So then when it comes to washing your hair, then you don't get tangles when you're actually applying the shampoo, or if you do a co-wash. But again, I don't like to co-wash my hair, I like to shampoo, so I need that extra cream, detangle cream, to get through those tangles. So now I'm twisting my hair again now that I've added my cream, and then I'm literally just gonna bobby pin them again. And then as you can see, the hair springs back, shrinkage is real. I'm just adding my bobby pins to each side, and that is my detangling done. So now I'm ready for my Sunday wash day, and I don't have to worry about having to do it on the day. So that's how I detangle my hair. That's a step that I really like to emphasize when it comes to like just trying to maintain a hair goal. I think is really important in doing a wash day routine. But that is it, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you can catch my next video. Take care. Bye bye.